Hello dear viewers and welcome back to our channel where we delve into the fascinating world of the British royal family, bringing you the latest news, insights, and reflections on the lives of those who wear the crown. Today we turn our attention to a recent significant engagement undertaken by His Majesty King Charles III, an event that, while seemingly a routine part of his royal duties, carried with it layers of meaning, particularly when viewed against the backdrop of his ongoing health journey, and perhaps more poignantly, the widely reported complexities within his relationship with his younger son, Prince Harry. Before we immerse ourselves in the details of this particular royal outing and its broader implications, please take a moment to show your support. If you appreciate our coverage and want to stay informed on all things royal, do remember to give this video a like and, crucially, subscribe to our channel, ensuring you don't miss any of our future updates. Your engagement truly helps us continue to bring these stories to you. Now, let us explore the events of June 6th, a date that saw Buckingham Palace share a series of compelling images and details regarding the monarch's activities. These images were not just standard royal portraits, they offered a visual narrative, showcasing King Charles in a setting that emphasized tradition, duty, and, remarkably, a sense of robust engagement and capability. The venue for this significant visit was the Royal Regiment of Artillery, located in Larkhill. This engagement was far more than a mere walkabout or a brief appearance. It was a deep dive into the world of one of the British Army's most storied and vital regiments. According to the official communication from Buckingham Palace, shared via their social media platforms, the purpose of the visit was multifaceted. The King spent considerable time meeting with the dedicated military personnel who form the backbone of this regiment, extending his interaction to include their families as well. This personal touch, connecting with those who serve and their loved ones, is a hallmark of the monarchy's role as head of the armed forces and head of nation, demonstrating support and appreciation for their service and sacrifice. His Majesty wasn't just there to offer pleasantries, he was there to learn. The official statement highlighted that the King was thoroughly briefed on the regiment's training methodologies and the sophisticated equipment they utilize in modern warfare and peacekeeping operations. This underscores the King's commitment to understanding the realities faced by his armed forces, a role he takes with great seriousness, having himself served in the Royal Navy and Royal Air Force in his younger years. However, one particular moment during the visit captured significant attention and perhaps best encapsulated the underlying message of resilience and active participation. The King was invited to fire a L-118 light gun himself. This is no small feat. The L-118 is a formidable piece of artillery, and the act of firing it, even under controlled conditions, requires physical presence and a degree of vigor. For a monarch who has recently been undergoing treatment for cancer, this action was powerful symbolism. It projected an image of a king who, despite his health challenges, remains fully engaged with his duties and capable of participating actively in the ceremonial and practical aspects of his role as Captain General of the Royal Regiment of Artillery. The significance of this visit was further underscored by the fact that it marked His Majesty's first visit to the regiment in his capacity as Captain General. This title is not merely ceremonial. It signifies a deep historical connection between the monarch and the regiment, placing the sovereign at the heart of its traditions and identity. To commemorate this inaugural visit under his captaincy, the King was presented with a truly unique and deeply symbolic gift, an engraved 105mm cartridge. This wasn't just any cartridge, it was one that had been fired during the momentous occasion of their Majesty's coronation. This gift beautifully intertwined the King's role as Captain General with the defining event of his reign, linking the military's loyalty and service directly to the crown he now wears. The engraving would have added a personal touch, making it a treasured memento of a significant day and a vital relationship. The timing and optics of this engagement were particularly noteworthy. It occurred amidst a period of heightened public scrutiny regarding the state of affairs within the royal family, specifically the widely reported ongoing tensions and distance between the King and his younger son, Prince Harry, and daughter-in-law, Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Reports have circulated extensively in recent times, suggesting that the prospects for a genuine and lasting reconciliation between the senior royals and the Sussexes appear increasingly remote. This perception has in part been fueled by various events and statements over the past few years, including, as mentioned in some reports, Prince Harry's candid interviews. The implication is that the gulf between father and son, and between the Sussexes and the wider royal family, remains substantial. Against this backdrop of personal and familial strain, King Charles's appearance at Larkhill, particularly his active participation and the robust image it conveyed, was interpreted by many as a deliberate and powerful message. It wasn't just about fulfilling a duty, it was about projecting stability, resilience, and continuity for the monarchy. In a world that watches the royal family closely, any sign of weakness, whether personal or institutional, can be amplified. By stepping out, looking capable, and engaging with the military in such a tangible way, the king seemed to be asserting his presence, his health, within the context of his treatment, and his unwavering commitment to his role and the institutions he serves. It was a demonstration that despite facing both health challenges and family difficulties, the business of the monarchy and the monarch's duty to the nation and its armed forces continues unabated. Adding another layer to this complex narrative and contributing to the perception of ongoing tension was a recent report that garnered significant negative headlines for Prince Harry. The Daily Mail, a prominent British newspaper, published claims alleging that the Duke of Sussex had sought advice from his maternal uncle, Earl Spencer, the brother of the late Diana, Princess of Wales, regarding the possibility of changing his royal surname. This particular report, if accurate, carries considerable weight and potential for causing hurt, particularly to King Charles. For a member of the royal family, especially a senior one by birthright, the surname is intrinsically linked to the lineage, the history, and the identity of the monarchy itself. The current house name is Windsor, adopted by King George V in 1917. While Mountbatten Windsor is used by descendants not holding the title of Royal Highness, the very notion of a direct descendant, particularly a son of the monarch, seeking advice on changing asterisk. His royal surname could be interpreted as a desire to distance himself, not just physically or geographically, but fundamentally from the family name, legacy, and the institution of the monarchy. For a father and a king, such a reported action could be deeply distressing. It might be perceived as a rejection, or at least a questioning, of the very identity that binds the family together and connects them to centuries of history. While the specifics of these claims and Prince Harry's motivations remain subjects of intense media speculation and debate, the report itself contributed significantly to the public narrative of a strained relationship and a son potentially seeking to forge an identity distinct from his royal roots. The source of the report was the Daily Mail, and like all such claims, it should be considered within that context, but its impact on the public discourse regarding the royal family's dynamics was undeniable. Therefore, the king's robust public appearance at Larkhill, his active participation in the military exercises, and the symbolic gift he received stand in stark contrast to the private challenges and the public reports of discord within his family. The visit served as a powerful visual statement of continuity, duty, and resilience from the monarch himself. It underscored his commitment to his role as sovereign and head of the armed forces, projecting an image of stability and strength at a time when the institution, and the family at its heart, face various pressures. In essence, King Charles, through his actions on June 6th, sent a clear message to the world. He is present, he is engaged, and he is committed to his duty, navigating the complexities of his reign, his health, and his family relationships with a steadfast public face. The image of the king firing the L-118 light gun became a poignant symbol, a monarch literally making noise, demonstrating his capability and presence, even as quieter, more painful family matters continue to unfold away from the public eye. This juxtaposition of public duty and private difficulty is, of course, not new for the royal family, but it feels particularly acute in the current era of intense media scrutiny and global interest. The king's visit to the Royal Regiment of Artillery was a masterclass in projecting strength and stability, a vital aspect of the monarchy's role in providing continuity and reassurance to the nation. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the delicate balance between public duty and private life for the royal family. It reminds us that behind the pomp and ceremony are individuals facing personal challenges, much like anyone else, but doing so under the weight of history, tradition, and intense public expectation. What are your thoughts on King Charles's visit to Larkhill and the broader context surrounding it? Do you see it as a powerful message of resilience or perhaps something else? What do you make of the reports regarding Prince Harry and the surname issue? Please share your opinions respectfully in the comment section below. We always appreciate hearing from you. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to the channel for more royal updates, and perhaps check out some of our other videos on the royal family. Your support allows us to continue creating this content. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.